Hi Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. It is July the 7th. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. Like I've been saying in most of my readings as of today, okay, there's something about energy when it comes to like hidden energy. 12th house energy could be significant when it comes to like hidden enemies, hidden energy, hidden anything that's hidden, okay, and like anything that's unseen that you guys are starting to see for yourselves. Okay, you guys are finding out things, okay, without having like actual proof. Like you're finding out information about certain people, places, and things. Maybe your dreams as well are giving you like signs and synchronicities and warnings, okay? But I'm going to be using the Journey Oracle deck for this reading just to see what you guys might need to know, okay? And just, you know, get some clarity about whatever is going on when it comes to your journey, okay? People that you guys could be, you know, meeting in your journey, or things you guys could just be dealing with, okay, in general, because there is a lot of weird energy happening, especially with Cancer in retrograde, okay? And there is a retrograde as well, in Mercury retrograde, I should say. And so you guys are maybe seeing a lot of things when it comes to like people's communication or communication in general, okay? Yeah, it's like whatever this energy is, especially with moon energy in Cancer as well, or having like water placements as well. There's something about like you seeing something for what it is and just accepting it at this point, because you're just like, you know what, people ain't gonna change, okay? Like you're changing, you're very willing to change and accept certain things about yourself when it comes to who you are as an individual. Even when it comes to supporting other people, it's like if you know somebody is doing something they're not supposed to do, that's not your business. You're not gonna call them out. That is their job to figure it out on their own. Not to say that you don't want to help people, but it's almost funny how when you're going through whatever journey you're going through, whether you're going through good, bad times, you know, sad times, happy times, whatever times, okay? It's like you could still be there for people, and you're very aware and very mindful about how you show up for people, and you could be dealing with other people who are not as mindful as you. So there could be something about that energy where you guys are learning to just accept that not everybody has the same mentality as you. Doesn't matter if you're a feminine or a masculine. It's just realizing that not everybody has the same mentality as you, okay? Yeah, persona wanted to show up as the first card. Okay, your persona could be significant. Your persona is not just a persona. That's who you genuinely are, okay? For some of you guys. You guys could be dealing with people who are using a persona. So it's almost like they're acting one way with you, but then when they're around other people, they're acting another way. And when they're with another person, they're acting another way. Now, anybody who has certain placements in their chart will understand this, because for somebody who has, like, for example, I have a Pisces rising, right? So I would not be surprised if there are people out there who feel like, oh, this person is like this, they don't like me. And it's like, it's not that I don't like you. The reason why I'm a certain way with you is because of whatever energy you give me, I give that back, okay? If you are a happy-go-lucky kind of person, I'm going to give you happy-go-lucky. If you are a negative person where you're very toxic and, you know, whatever it is that you're saying or you're doing, you think everything is a joke, you don't take life seriously, whatever the case is, right? Then I'm just going to leave you in that energy, right? 333 on the timer. It's like you guys are supported by a source, or just supported in general when it comes to how you feel, how you show up, and what you say with throat chakra energy. And that is why when it comes to your persona, people think it's a persona, but that's actually who you are. And then a lot of times people like to project whatever fears, insecurities, judgments, or whatever they have onto you because of your energy and how much you absorb people's energies, okay? So being very careful about who you have around your energy, or who you share certain information with, and things that you are doing right now is very significant. Also, when it comes to like your certain placements, that also can be a hinder as well, because even though you're aware of your placements, other people may not be aware of their own placements and how to go within themselves. So a lot of times people say they love astrology, they love zodiac signs, but then they don't even know how to go into their own chart and say, let me pick my own chart apart and see why I am the way that I am, and why I connect with certain people, or, you know, why do I attract certain people, that kind of thing, okay? You guys are awakened at this time. Like I said, when it comes to certain things you guys are seeing, you guys are awakened, or you guys have went through an awakening. Okay, you guys could have went through multiple awakenings as well. We have alignment for some of you guys. So like I said, with this awakening that you guys have gone through, you guys are in alignment with your chakras, okay? This is about your crown chakra, okay, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your sacral, okay, your solar plexus, your root chakra, okay. There's something about you being in alignment with all those things, okay. Taking a leap of faith when it comes to your energy is significant. Maybe there's something that you guys are taking a leap of faith with, okay, when it comes to yourself. So take whatever resonates with that, but there's something about taking action as well, okay. We have gratitude. So yeah, when it comes to gratitude, showing gratitude, being grateful, whether it's raining or sunny, or whether you have $20 in your pocket, $100, no dollars in your pocket, you're still grateful and you're still abundant. And I think that's where a lot of people are missing when it comes to like the energy. It's like, it doesn't really matter how much you have. Like, sure, yes, money can buy certain things for you. It can allow you to be comfortable, you know, but when I think about it, I look at people like, for example, on the islands, right? When you look at people like from your country, say back home, it's like, even in Jamaica, for example, you have people that live in the islands or the West Indies, and it's like they have the water, they have fruits growing on the trees, they have certain things, right? Is it corrupt everywhere you go in this world? Of course it's corrupt everywhere you go in this world. No country is perfect. There's good and bad sides to every country, right? But when you look at how North America is set up and versus how these other countries are set up when it comes to certain things, it's like, Canada doesn't have beaches, and if they say that they're beaches, they're lying to you, okay? Like, whatever that is, that's what you think it is, cool, then go there. But for somebody who's seen what a beach really looks like, or what, you know, sea salt and everything looks like, there's a difference, okay? So even when it comes to gratitude, it's like being grateful for having a roof over your head, okay? Being able to buy food today, because when you think about it, not everybody is as grateful as you are. So take what resonates, okay? Yeah, money, same thing I was talking about. Money is significant. Having a different perspective when it comes to your stability, okay? You guys are creating new things when it comes to you being in alignment, and also the present moment. Divine timing is significant. So you taking a leap of faith on yourself, or taking a leap of faith, you know, when it comes to what you're creating, okay, when it comes to your persona and what you're building, is really, really, really significant for some of you guys. Because like I said, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter, you know, what you create or whatever it is, as long as it's coming from the heart and not from greed, okay? So take what resonates with that. You could be dealing with people who, you know, even a 9-to-5, okay? Like, you could be dealing with people in a 9-to-5 where, you know, they say they, you know, care about their employees, but then here they are letting go of people, or here they are doing certain things where, you know, they're replacing their staff with AI instead of their own staff or newer people that they can train, but not realizing that technology is not exactly what you think it is. You know, it's like a lot of times people are not realizing that either. So there's something that you're creating that could be from the heart, while other people are doing things because of how much they can make, what they can gain, who they know, who they don't know, if it's a popularity contest, things like that, where you're actually doing things from the heart, okay, at this present moment. So whatever clarity that is for somebody watching this, there is something about what you're creating is coming from the heart, and that is why you guys are able to attract what it is that you guys are attracting right now, because you're not doing it for fame and fortune. You're actually doing it to help whoever this energy is, okay? Sacred space is significant as well. This could be you finding your own sacred space. For some of you guys, this could also be, if it's not sacred space, finding a sacred space within yourself, okay? Or you being a sacred space for other people, you holding space for other people who are going through certain things, who understand that obviously not everybody has the same, you know, mindset or the same energy as well, okay? Because again, like I said, when it comes to sacred spaces, like, you could be a safe space to somebody, even if you don't look the part or act the part. Your aura speaks for itself. And this is what I'm saying when it comes to dealing with people. You cannot judge a book by its cover, okay? You could meet somebody who has tattoos and piercings all over their face and body, and they have their hair done in a certain way, okay, and you're there like, oh my god, judging. But in actuality, that person is a safe space for everybody else around them in their community without you realizing it, okay? So whatever this energy is, take what resonates with that, because you guys hold space for people regardless of if they judge you, okay, or they don't understand you purposely. But there's something about you holding space for other people, while it's like you're attracting people who cannot hold space for you for whatever reason, but that's fine, because again, like I said, everything comes back in tenfold, right? Not to say that you guys aren't protecting yourselves, you are, but you guys are also following your bliss, okay? Following your bliss, your own happiness to success. And that is why you're winning, okay? Because you're there supporting your inner child. You're healing your inner child in this present moment, okay? You holding space for not just yourself, but other people. You're helping someone's inner child heal as well, with play showing up, okay? Being in a playful energy, okay? Childlike energy is significant too. So yes, you could be very mature, but you also have a playful childlike energy as well. Does that mean that you're going to be doing things that are childish? No. It just means that when it comes to connecting to your inner self, your creativity, and your art, you're able to do so, okay? You are a mirror to other people. Like I said, reflection is significant. Being a mirror, or people just projecting onto your energy, because you guys have this energy where you guys reflect or you guys mirror things, right? You guys are going through also a transformation with butterflies showing up here. So yeah, your energy is showing up as potent, right? It's like no matter what anybody wants to say or what they think about you, regardless of how they may feel, whether it's a joke or not a joke or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like people speaking their truth and they may be lying and they don't know the whole truth or whatever, okay? You hold space for people, and that is why a lot of times people project onto you guys, because you are a mirror, okay, to people. You force people to go through transformations because you're going through a transformation as well, right? So that could be confirmation for someone as well too. Take what resonates with that, but that's clarity, okay? I'm gonna get one more card before I end the reading. Ooh, Spirit gave me 3 actually. Yeah, Spirit is saying to keep going, okay? Spirit is also saying you are enough. So if you have someone in your energy that's like I said, there's like this unseen hidden energy of like this weirdness, right? If you're feeling like this weird energy where people are making you feel like you're not more than who you say you are, or you may not feel how you look, or whatever the case is, because like I said, when it comes to like beauty standards, okay, that could be significant. So again, when it comes to your energy, it's like keep going, you are enough. And Spirit is saying step into the unknown, which some of you guys are doing right now because you guys are in cosmic flow, okay? And there's something about seasons changing for you. So it's like while you were in your change, right? Like I said, seasons are changing. While you were in your season of whatever season you were in, you're going through a seasonal change at this time, with the moon cycle changing as well for some of you guys in your wisdom. So like I said, something is unfolding for you guys. Like I said, the journey that you guys are on to, it's like whoever and whatever this is, you're always going to receive no matter what, because you're following your inner path. You're following your inner truth. So even if people may feel the way they feel about you, you don't care, because you always follow your inner child and your success. You don't conform to society, what society wants, even if that's what you like, you're doing what you need to do, because again, we all have to pay our bills, we all have to, you know, work and do what we need to do. Cool, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not judging anybody for that, but you literally have people out there who will tell you quit your job and do this and do that without a plan, right? I'm not here to tell you to do that. I'm here to tell you, do what makes you happy. And if it works out in the end of it all, or, you know, if you gain something from that in the end of it, then that's a blessing, right? But like, to say to somebody, quit your job, or, you know, leave whatever that is so that you can do this. I'm not going to tell somebody to do that. I'm always going to tell somebody to have a backup plan. Like, yeah, execute the plan that you want to execute when it comes to your hobbies, your dreams, and your goals, but also have a backup plan just in case. Like, no one's saying that you can't follow your dreams and your, you know, whatever responsibilities you have, but you also have to be prepared, okay? So I'm not gonna like put you guys into illusions in la la land, right? Like, no one's saying you can be delusional when it comes to certain things, but you also have to be practical, okay? And so there is something about someone's energy where it's like, you could be very practical about what you're doing, right? Not saying that you don't have a backup plan, you do, but you're practical. But you could also have other people in your energy who say, I wish I could, but then what are they doing to basically step up, okay? But I'm going to end it here. All right, guys, thank you for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. I hope to see you guys in the next reading. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for the support, reposting, liking, sharing, commenting, all that good things. And I hope you have a good Tuesday. Okay, guys, love you guys. Bye.